Hello, everyone. So one of the big things about wanting to be or going to be an expat in another country is, I think, is to learn the language. Um, I will tell you that I've studied Spanish for over 2 years. Every day, I've done something in Spanish. Have I done enough? Probably not. Also, by the way, I'm not paid by any one of these things I'm going to show you at all. These are just the things that I've come across over the years, 2 years, and I'll prove it to you that it's been 2 years here in just a minute. Now, do I think any one of these is better? I don't, but I have always had this thought in my mind as I've studied Spanish, and actually in the last few weeks, really gotten to use my Spanish because we're doing some telephony work with Cuba and a few other countries, and so that's kind of interesting that it's come full circle. I wanted to learn a language just because I like to travel, but now I'm actually using it in my own job, to the point where the person that actually does the translating doesn't even translate the emails anymore, and I don't need to put them in a translator to know what they're saying. I mean, you know, I'm almost 39 years old. Started learning Spanish when I was 37. And the other thing I think is that languages want to be spoke. So some people will say, "Oh, that language is hard to learn," or "that language is this," or "that language is that." Languages are meant to be spoken. So iTalki is a great way to speak a language. They have inside of iTalki, there's lots of teachers, lots of
Hola, mi nombre es Milena García, soy de Venezuela.
and basically you could target where you want to, if I wanted to study Panamanian Spanish versus Nicaraguan Spanish versus Mexican Spanish, they have different accents and everything like that. But I also wanted to go through a Duolingo lesson. I have not done my lesson for today, and so I thought, you know what? Why not take you along, show you what it's about? Now, Duolingo gets a lot of hate, and I don't blame them. However, if the purpose is learning how to speak a language, Duolingo is starting to get way better. I don't know how it looks through the web, but let's find out. Um, yeah, so they've added this stories part. This is not what I was thinking of. Okay, so on the phone, let's see if there's maybe here. Nope. So on the phone, there's a new one called, I don't know what it's called exactly, but it's speaking basically. So you'll go through a lesson, and you'll learn phrases like, currently on one about, let's see, what's it called? Checking in, going places, and it's checking into a hotel. So I'll just start the lesson, but I won't finish it, and you can hear it. Maybe. I turn my phone up.
This cucumber water while we waited in line. This place is so fancy.
Right? And it looks like we're next.
Alejandra will ask the receptionist to look up the reservation, la reservación, we made yesterday at the Hotel Casa Grande.
Buenas tardes. Bienvenidos al Hotel Casa Grande. ¿En qué puedo servirles?
Buenas tardes. Tengo una reservación. Alejandra Jiménez Ortega.
Claro. Hizo su reservación ayer, ¿verdad?
Sí, ayer.
The receptionist greeted us with, Buenas tardes. Bienvenidos al Hotel Casa Grande. Or, Good afternoon. Welcome to the Casa Grande Hotel. Remember, bienvenidos means welcome.
Bienvenidos. Then he asked, ¿En qué puedo servirles? How can I help you?
This is similar to what the clerk at the bus station asked Alejandra. ¿En qué puedo servirle?
You'll say servirle when speaking to one person and servirles when you're speaking to multiple people.
¿En qué puedo servirles?
I responded with, Tengo una reservación, meaning I have a reservation. Tengo means I have.
Tengo.
Tengo una reservación. una reservación, or una reserva, as they say in some Spanish-speaking countries, means a reservation.
Since we're in Morelia, we'll use reservación. This is sort of like the English word reservation, but listen to how the ending is a little different. Reservación.
Right. Instead of reservation, it's reservación. You want to emphasize the ción at the end. Reservación.
And that's because the word
I just want to get to the
reservación
speaking part,
has
and it's
an
the first
accent mark
lesson.
on the O in ción. The accent mark lets you know that's the part of the word you should place emphasis on.
Reservación. Tengo una reservación. Let's practice this.
There we go.
Repeat after me. Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
Una reservación.
Una reservación. Una reservación. See, it caught me messing up.
Tengo una reservación.
Tengo una reservación. Reservación. I struggle.
Perfecto. After I told him my name, the receptionist needed to look up my reservation. So he asked, Hizo su reservación ayer, ¿verdad? Or, you made your reservation yesterday, right?
Let's listen to that part again.
Tengo una reservación. Alejandra Jiménez Ortega.
Claro, hizo su reservación ayer, ¿verdad?
Sí, ayer. When I said, tengo una reservación, the receptionist responded, claro, meaning, of course. Then he asked, ¿hizo su reservación ayer? Or, you made your reservation yesterday?
Hizo means you made.
Su reservación means your reservation. And ayer is yesterday. ¿Hizo su reservación ayer?
Then the receptionist added verdad, which means right.
Verdad.
So altogether, hizo su reservación ayer, verdad, means you made your reservation yesterday, right?
I responded by saying, sí, ayer, to say, yes, I made the reservation yesterday.
Sí, ayer,
Ayer.
ayer. Let's practice.
Repeat after me. Una reservación.
Una reservación.
Ayer.
Ayer.
Sí, ayer.
Sí, ayer.
Estupendo. Now it's your turn. Imagine that you're checking in at the hotel.
Buenas tardes. Bienvenidos al Hotel Casa Grande. ¿En qué puedo servirles?
Say, I have a reservation.
Tengo una reservación.
Excelente.
Claro, hizo su reservación ayer, ¿verdad?
Say, yes, yesterday.
Sí, ayer.
Muy bien. Sí, ayer. Alejandra, thanks for making our reservation at this beautiful hotel.
De nada, Carlos.
Now you know how to tell the receptionist that you have a reservation.
Tengo una reservación. I have a reservation.
And how to let them know when you made the reservation.
In the next lesson, we'll learn how to pay for our reservation and get our room key.
Okay, and you'll see at the end, I get my fancy animation, my stuff for the end. Hit continue, get my whatever, and it says I'm at 758 days now. All right, and then there's a couple more lessons underneath, and they progressively get harder. So that's one thing, and that they just added that. And what I really like about that is it gets you speaking, it gets you talking. I mean, we're 9 minutes into this, and you can see that we're already talking. We have to think in Spanish. They tell you something to do in English, and then you redo it back in Spanish. The basis of Duolingo is actually these circles, And I know that I'm not doing the circles exactly correctly. I'm finishing them to 5 before I move on. And I know that they say, work through them, do 1, 1, 1, 1, and then go back through. But yeah, that's not how my brain works. So, why is it not letting me click here? Refresh. So if I go here, I'll show you one of these lessons.
La tarea de la clase de matemáticas es para la semana que viene.
That's the homework of the class of math.
Para.
Is, and maybe I don't know that word.
Para.
Is for the week.
Viene.
For next week. So I didn't know
¿Qué?
what that meant. For next week.
No entiendo la traducción de este texto de
I don't
inglés al
understand the
francés.
translation of
La
this
versión
text,
en francés
this
es
English
muy
text
mala.
to French. The
Francés.
version in French is very bad.
La traducción de este sitio web es malísima.
So similar to the last lesson, it gives you some things to speak, and I personally hate this voice, and so I try to always do these correctly, so I don't have to rehear them. La traducción de este sitio web es malísima.
Necesito corregir este texto antes de publicarlo porque no tiene que haber ningún error.
I need to this text before
Antes.
the publish because I don't have
A ver,
¿Qué?
I don't
a
have
ver.
Ningún.
any errors. I need to read. We probably need to
Corregir.
check. Yeah. So eliminate the errors.
Corrige los errores con un lápiz rojo o azul.
Eliminate the errors with the red pen or blue. You eliminate. Correct the errors, mistakes with a red pencil or blue. Yeah, that should be right. All right.
Cuentas todos los errores y después los corriges. Cuentas.
Count all the errors before they correct.
Los.
Cuentas todos los errores y después los corriges. Los. Sometimes.
Pongo todas mis tareas en la carpeta morada.
I put all my homework on the morada's got to be a color, purple carpet. Assignments. Tareas is homework, assignments. It's folder, purple folder. La carpeta is folder.
Él me corrige porque habla español mejor que yo.
He corrects me because he speaks better Spanish than I do.
Mi mamá es profesora y siempre corrige mis tareas. Mi mamá es profesora. Mi mamá es profesora y siempre corrige mis tareas. Y siempre.
I gotta do it again.
Mi mamá es profesora y siempre corrige mis tareas. Corrige mis tareas.
Nope, that's wrong. Gotta be.
Corriges mis tareas.
Oh no. Mi mamá es profesora y siempre. Oh, I had it right when I started.
Corrijo todo, incluso los pequeños errores.
Including. I correct the mistakes. I correct.
Corrijo todo. Incluso.
Even the small mistakes.
Ellos siempre me corrigen.
Ellos siempre me corrigen cuando hablo chino. I always correct it when I speak Chinese.
Si te traigo mi traducción, la puedes corregir.
If I bring my translation, you can you correct it? If I bring my translation, can you correct it? If I bring my translation, can you oops. I said it right, but I
Voy a
did the bubbles
corregir
wrong.
los exámenes para el próximo lunes.
Voy a corregir los exámenes para el próximo lunes.
Cuando termino de escribir, corrijo mi ortografía.
And I finish writing, I correct my spelling.
¿Cuándo corregirás?
Cuando corrijas todos los textos que te envié. When will you correct all the text I sent you? Complete the chat. I always correct the exams of my students. In the morning. What are you doing? Thursday in the morning. What are you doing? I gotta be that one.
¿Me puedes ayudar con la traducción de este poema?
¿Me puedes ayudar con la traducción de este poema? Why don't you...
Puedes,
Why?
no.
Have you already? Can you correct my homework, my French homework?
Ya. Ya.
Any more yet?
¿Qué?
Why haven't you corrected my French homework? Because I am busy with work. Because I want to correct your homework. I correct the exam with a pen, red pen, because it's my color preferido. This is the homework more... I'm never gonna finish.
Mi mamá es profesora y siempre corrige mis tareas. Es
So now,
profesora.
it repeated the questions that I got wrong.
Y siempre corrige mis tareas. Mi mamá es profesora y siempre corrige mis tareas.
Yay.
Si te traigo mi traducción,
Now,
la
just get this
puedes
in the right order.
corregir.
I bring you my... If I bring you my translation, can you correct it? Yay. All right. So then sometimes the web freezes. I've had this happen, and luckily not today. Literally, I've had to. Let's do that, because, well, not gonna let me. All right, whatever. I don't care. And I just finished one crown, so now there's a few more to go. Four more to go. All right, so that's basically a day in the life of Duolingo. You can see here. Let's see. Oh, this is the forums. If I click up here, I can see the words that I've learned. Maybe there we are, and it gives me like words that I need to practice. It's like Gome. It's been a while since they've given me those words. So, but yeah, that's Duolingo in a nutshell. I should be able to see my profile. Here we go. So yeah, March 2018 I joined. Got a few friends. Oh, look at all my achievements. I've never finished #1 in Diamond League. So I was close to one time, but those people are animals, and I'm not about that. All right, well, guys, I'm going to sign off for today. I just wanted to share with you, part of becoming an expat or even traveling in general, especially since I'm interested in traveling into Spanish-speaking countries. Learning the language, I think, is important. But there's always nuances to every language. For example, in Nicaragua, they drop the S's. That's one I really know. And I know in other countries that they kind of do the same thing. I also watch TV in Spanish. I also listen to radio news in Spanish. And then, of course, my job, I've been recently using Spanish. So that's the end of the video, and have a good day.